All right, thanks a lot, Dan. Well, CPR training is one of the many ways that American Red Cross saves lives. So in honor of Red Cross Month, we're going to learn the proper way to perform CPR.
That's right. Our training specialist, Matt, is here. Matt Reeves, good morning. And Matt, you talked earlier this morning about tilting the head back when you come and you're tapping. Just give us a quick recap. You're tapping somebody to make sure they're okay.
Okay, so yeah, we checked the scene for safety. We came in, we tried to get the victim to wake up. We tapped on them, we yelled at them, we sent somebody to call 911, and then we made them an airway by tilting the head back as far as we could get it smoothly.
Right.
We checked for breathing, watched for signs of circulation. We did that for about 10 seconds.
So this is all happening in a 10-second
This is all happening in just a normal 10-second span. So you almost do need to count out loud, 1 1,000, 2 1,000. It sounds like it's a really short time. In an emergency, it takes forever.
Yeah.
So make sure you actually take some time.
Okay.
So if they're not showing any signs of breathing, they're not showing any signs of circulation, now we do need to start our chest compressions.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is put the heel of our hand in the center of the chest, right along their breastbone.
Do you have to mark a certain spot?
You really don't have to be all that precise, just breastbone area.
Okay. Because I learned CPR years and years and years ago, and they always said, use the 2 fingers and go up above the sternum, but that doesn't, that's okay.
You actually end up in about the same place. We just kind of simplified how we said it.
Because I remember that too from Heimlich maneuver. You go a couple of things down and to do the thrust in the chest. So
absolutely.
It's similar. We just had to find that place where the breastbone is right there.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and show me how to, what are we doing here?
Okay, so basically, you want the heel of the hand right in the center of the breastbone.
Okay.
If you can, you also want to interlace your fingers just for stability.
Okay.
Now, obviously, someone would be passed out on the floor.
On the ground, we're not going to be on a table.
Lock your elbows and then get your weight directly up over the top of the victim. You always want to press directly straight down, hard and fast. You want to go at least 2 inches deep, about 100 compressions a minute.
So you just keep going.
So you just keep going.
It's more like this?
It is more like that. The rate is kind of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. You're going to do that for 30 compressions.
Okay.
Wow.
Then you're going to stop, tilt our head back again, pinch the nose shut, seal your mouth over theirs, give them a breath, take another breath in yourself, give them another, making sure the chest clearly rises with each breath.
Okay. So you should be watching as you're doing the breath.
You should be watching as you're doing the breath.
Make sure the air is going through.
It's not that hard to see.
Okay.
It's
and
pretty
then
easy.
you just keep repeating the same motion, right?
Right. Just 30 and 2 over and over.
You
30
do
and
this.
2.
30 and 2. And you do this until proper help arrives.
Proper help arrives. You're too exhausted to continue, or hopefully they show an obvious sign of life and say, what are you doing? Knock it off.
And it's okay for 2 people to work at the same time, right?
Preferably, you kind of want to switch off. Unless you've been trained together, you actually do literally bump heads sometimes.
Craig and I are in here together. I'm saying, Craig, go call the police right now. Call the ambulance, 911. I started the compressions. I get tired.
Right. As soon as he comes back in, he can switch off. And then you can, watch for the ambulance, things like that.
What's the Red Cross website? How we can get more information?
It is www.redcross.org.
Okay.
Or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS for class information, registration info, the whole deal.
You guys always do classes,
We do classes quite a bit,
Okay.
We're saving lives.
I love it. That's good stuff. Great information, Matt. We'll be back in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll go over some more of that stuff as well in case you missed it earlier. And we'll have much more for you coming up in just a few minutes.
But first, here are our last